We call it a gut feeling, a vibe, that voice in your head.
It goes by many names, but we're talking about the same thing, intuition.
Yeah, we all have it, and our next guest says there are ways that you can enhance your intuition. You may have heard her on the radio as psychic Mary Beth. Welcome, Mary Beth Wrenn. Thanks for being here.
Well, thank you very much for having me. It's really been a pleasure.
Mary Beth says she knew that cake was going to fall. She felt it. Really? You did?
Actually, I did, and I didn't want to say anything to anybody. I just was like, I'm just going to go up and listen to what the floor director says. And next thing I hear, oh, and I went, oh, no, it happened.
Sure enough, you were right. Let's talk about intuition. You say it is something we all have, sort of that sixth sense, but we just have a tendency not to listen to it?
Absolutely, because a lot of times we're oftentimes bombarded by physical stimuli that we just don't listen to that gut feeling. But we all have that ability. You don't have to be super special or anything at all to tune into this ability. You use it every day. You could do it in your work or in your playtime. It's just that sense of absolutely knowing or feeling. And oftentimes you'll get like, is the difference between your imagination or your intuition? Well, you know what? Intuition means just feeling. It's an absolute sense of certainty. And I tune in with that, like the cake.
Okay. Well, how do we get in touch with that? You talk about the other stimuli that's coming at us all the time. How do you shut that out and get in tune with that voice inside of you?
Well, the most important thing is to meditate. You know, you can pray and you can meditate, and it's so important to center your mind. And what you're doing is you're pulling your attention from the past and the future into the absolute now. And then once you're centered, then you begin to focus in on, say, you have a project at hand, and you could ask yourself, is this the right thing to do or the wrong thing? And if you get like butterflies in your stomach, then it's probably not the right thing. You just have to pay attention to when you feel absolutely certain. Then you'll know you're onto something.
So you're not necessarily talking about being able to predict things here and there, the future. You're just talking about a gut sense
Absolutely.
of feeling.
A gut feeling. When I talk to police officers, it's called blue sense. Gosh, police officers use their intuition every day, every single minute. I mean, and talk about survival mode. And so you can just simply tune in on it and pay attention to it. Mothers have it when they're tuned in on their children. I mean, they know. I mean, gosh, you know, I don't have any children, but I can only imagine what my kids would say.
Sure, you do have a sense, but why do you think it's important for us to even care or to listen to it? I mean, why does it behoove us to work on that skill? Well,
an intuition helps you every single day in what you do. You know what? You can actually know if you're going to buy a car, if that salesperson's really putting you on. Yeah. You know, in fact, my specialty is I see the aura. So it's the energy field that's seen in and around the body. And if somebody's actually lying to me, it actually comes across to me instead of a wavy cloud, it's jagged, like I'm looking at shards of glass. And I'm like, oh,
so if
really
I say,
now?
I am a supermodel, what happens? The shards of glass start coming at you?
Well, actually, sometimes yes and no, but I have to tell you that because you're so photogenic, you're not really lying.
Oh.
So I'm like, well, try another one.
Well, okay, so can you read our auras?
Sure can.
All right.
Absolutely.
You go ahead
What do we have to
first.
do? Just look at you, or do we have to talk?
No, you just have to be normal. Okay. Just that's normal. Just be yourself. Your aura is light blue, which tells me that you're extremely honest. You tell things as they are. I sense that you're going to be in a life coaching business later on in your life, or some type of speaking, if you will.
Well, he does that. He does that now. You just speaking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, terrific.
You're getting lost in his dreamy blue eyes. That's why you say his aura is light blue. You don't notice?
No,
I thought I'm sure all the women at home are noticing his blue eyes. I think so. Yeah, and your wife, of course. Yes.
And with your aura, you have a brilliant gold aura and an orange aura. And the orange aura tells me, well, of course, you're in broadcasting. That makes sense. But it also tells me that you like to debate. You could talk back to the radio if you're listening to a talk radio program, and you're very passionate. Now, I'm also seeing that you have a scholarship or something that's coming up in the near future where you're actually putting together some type of charity for I'm not sure where this is coming from, but I feel like a cancer, or I'm saying you have cancer, but I'm saying some kind of, or diabetes or MS, some kind of scholarship coming up either in your name or from you for some reason. But I'm going to say one more thing. The gold color is telling me leader, teacher. Definitely can't lead two chiefs can't lead a tribe, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm feeling you're very strong, even strong-willed at home.
Oh, yeah, well, that's, ask my husband. Yeah, that's probably true. Mary Beth, some great stuff. Thank you so much. You can go to her website or take a class on how to read and interpret the aura. That's on April 10th from 10 to 12. We've linked to her website on ours. Go to WCNC.com/Charlotte today, and you can find out more about that. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
We appreciate your time.